Alrighty, it is Tuesday, September 15th, I believe. It is my first day of bow hunting this year, 2020. I'm going to my little small 12-acre piece that I get permission to hunt. Super excited for that opening morning. It's about 5 right now, so I'm gonna get in a little bit earlier than usual, just so I have a little extra time to hang the camera gear and stuff. It's such a little tight piece, I won't be filming an interview right when I get up the tree more than likely. So I thought I'd go ahead and knock it out now. I had 3 bucks back there during the summer. One weird 3-point, odd, messed up buck, and then 2 really nice 8-pointers. Last time I pulled the camera was 1st of September-ish, and didn't have but a couple pictures of them. Last one was like August 19th, I believe. So not sure if the bucks are still in there or not. Last year really didn't have any bucks in there. There's a large piece of timber probably a half-mile away, and it seems that all the bucks kind of hang out there. So we're gonna kind of assess it this morning, see what we see. It's a beautiful morning. It's about 62 degrees, which is awesome in North Carolina in September. So we're after a buck this morning. If we don't see any bucks or see any signs of them, a doe could get an arrow in the next few days. But for now, we're gonna see what we find out. If a really nice fat doe walks by this morning and there's no babies with it or anything, there's the potential it gets an arrow too. Haven't decided yet. We'll see how the morning's looking. So be checking back with you guys, and really excited about that first morning. All right, we are rolling up now. I'll give you guys a quick update from the stand. It's about 8 o'clock, so we've been light for about an hour now. Had that doe and 2 fawns come through right early, about 7:05-ish. Oh, there's a deer. Looks like a nice buck. there by the greenhouse. Alrighty, well I just got home, shot that buck about 8 o'clock and walked over there, checked the arrow. It had blood on it, had blood squirting out within 5 yards, but I'm a little hesitant that I might have liver shot him just because I saw him walking and everything. So I came on home, I'm gonna check the footage, see how it looks, get Cosmo, and then Eric is actually gonna meet me back over there. And we're gonna take up the trail, probably give it 150-ish yards, and if we don't see him, back out and give him till this evening. Or if we see something on the footage that points towards him not being hit well, we'll back out as well. But pretty excited, we'll see what we find out, and go from there. Alright y'all, on the way back to the little property to try and track the deer. It'll have been about 2.5 hours by the time we get there. Eric's gonna meet up with me and help me with the recovery, and then I got Cosmo. With me, so put him on his first live blood track. His training's been coming along right well, so we'll see how he does. If he seems to be struggling, I'll probably put him in the bed of the truck and leave him, and me and Eric will do it normal. But we're gonna try and give it 150 yards or so and see if he's down. If not, probably wait till the end of the day. The nature of the property being only 12 acres of hardwoods, as long as you don't push the deer, they're not liable to leave that little area. Like I said, it's surrounded by neighborhoods, so he's likely going to want to stay right there in the woods and bed down. So if the shot turns out to be a negligible shot, maybe a liver hit or something, we'll come back tonight, and as long as we don't jump him, he should be around. But I reviewed the footage. He was standing behind a tree, well, not even a tree, just so many leaves on the trees right now. You couldn't see him when I shot, but you know, the arrow and first blood looked good. It was a pass-through shot, and so we're hoping for the best. After last year where I had the one that didn't recover and such, it would be really nice to be able to recover this deer and get my hands on him. It's been a long time coming, so we'll be bringing you guys what we find.
Alright guys, I'm to the spot where Cody wanted me to meet him at. He hit a pretty good 8-pointer this morning. Super stoked to go out and track. It's the third day of the North Carolina deer season, so really good start. He sent me some pictures of the blood in the arrow, and can't really tell from the arrow, but the blood looked like it was spraying, so usually that's a really good indication that it's a lethal hit. And so we'll see. We'll get in the woods, we'll start tracking them, and yeah, see you there. How's it going?
It's another day, man.
Dude, are you pumped?
I'm so pumped. Get off. Back seat. Quit barking. You've seen Eric a million times. That deer, I spotted him up here, and then he cut through all this tall stuff. I could just see his antlers. That's what's up on this.
So when you hit him, you went through here?
No, I shot him. You see that low hanging branch right there? Yeah. I shot him right there.
Okay.
And my stand's in the woods.
Gotcha.
You can see my arrow, that's where he was standing.
Okay.
This is my stand. Dude.
Yep. Nice.
So, needless to say, I was picking a hole.
Yeah, I was about to say. I like a basketball size shot.
Yeah.
That's
Come
cool.
on, you can stand by this arrow and look at the stand and see what it has.
Alright.
You go to the arrow and then look straight up there.
Yeah, I think I'm watching you Cosmo. We should just try to track it.
Just turn around and look. See that stand.
Holy crap. You got a little bit there, yeah.
Yep. That's it.
Yeah.
How's it come?
So with you just like walking from over
Yep.
here?
Find it. Find it. Find it. Nope. Find it. Find it. Good boy. Find it. He's on it. Find it. Find it. Find it. Find it. Good boy. Find it.
That blood is so bright.
Find it. Come on, Cosmo.
Alright guys, so that blood is very bright. So that's an indication that it's lungs. Cody's got Cosmo tracking it, getting some practice in. Can't really tell, but I think there is bubbles in it, so good sign. So Cody's got blood, he just said, so go up there, see what he's got.
I'm gonna tie him to the trailer here.
Okay. Yeah, that's good blood. We just keep going slow, we should see kind of angling that way.
Yeah,
Did he like,
that
there you
way?
go, you got blood.
Oh, yep. Oh, here's blood up here.
Alright, well,
Yep. Blood right there.
it's bleeding a little better now.
Yeah.
Why does it show up in, oh dude, that's bright red. That's bright red.
That looks pretty good right there.
It does.
There's a good bit right there.
Yep.
Right there. Right
I
there.
was gonna ask if you like pushed the tail or anything, but that's good blood. Holy crap.
It being in singular spots and now on both sides when it was a pass through, makes me think it's coming out of his mouth.
I'll see it last blood here.
Okay. There's blood right here.
Alright.
It's pretty bright. It's already dry.
Cosmo might need to practice a little bit more.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping to find this one and use him for a practice one.
Right. I got a pretty cool idea. I
What?
brought my, I think I did, yeah. I brought my little camera that you can like, the tripod thing, put on his collar when he's running through.
That would be cool.
I might do that. Still bright. I'll let you go ahead. That kind of right there. Alright guys, so here's the update. Pretty much the blood kind of dried out, or he's not really bleeding as well right now. So I was sitting up here, or I was standing up here just looking for blood obviously, and I got a little bit of a whiff of something stinks, so I'm hoping that's Cody's deer down the bottom, that smell. So I'm gonna go down there and meet him there and see what we can find. So we're basically just body searching at the moment, and then if there's no luck, if he's not down there, then we'll just go back to Last Blood and start there. So that's the plan. Alright guys, I'm just going in here in the bedding area, thick area, see if we can find this deer. If we don't, I'm gonna check all the water areas, see if he's in that. It's literally just a creek that runs this whole property, but there is a pond that it runs out of. I heard a crack. Oh crap. Is that Cody? We're in a very urban area, so I don't know if this guy... Is that a doe? No, that was him. That was him? You sure? He just jumped up right there. Was that for sure him?
Yeah.
Really?
Very obviously him, yeah. I couldn't tell, he just hopped across.
Is the woods end right there?
No, they run down another 200 or 300 yards. But
There's a little strip that goes through there?
yeah, but they own this.
Okay, well, you're sure it was him?
Positive.
Okay, so I'm betting it was a gut shot.
Yep.
So, you mark this spot?
Yeah, just
Well, we can find it easily, but... Okay, so if there's still enough woods there, you know, just let them lay there for a while.
Straight up in there.
Dude, I literally walked right where that oak tree is and he didn't jump.
Yeah.
So I kind of don't want Cosmo running through here like a maniac.
Yep.
But hey, if you're saying that there's enough woods there, that's a good scenario. Because it didn't look like he, like, booked it out of there.
No. He just stood up and hopped out.
Yeah, I got you. Okay.
No. If you can hold him, I'm going to crawl up there and just see his bed and see how bloody it is. And see if I can get an idea.
Honestly,
You think it's worth it? Or just back out?
I just back out. Go back to Last Blood, look up how long to wait for a gut shot deer.
They say 6 to 7 hours.
Yeah, they can live for a while. And it's been 3 hours now?
3.5 almost.
3.5. So, wait at least 6 hours, I'd say.
It's probably come back about 3 or 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
That would be my best bet. 3 or 4 o'clock. And
Yeah, I just leave them alone.
yeah.
But they own that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, you just get in here, leave Cosmo home, and just, or you're gonna wait for a while.
Yeah. I'm assuming he did not go far.
He didn't. He was literally just, he didn't blow or anything. So that's either signifying that he's hurt, or that he's like, you know, didn't get spooked that bad. But you're sure it was him?
Yeah, positive.
Okay. I couldn't tell. I saw the deer, but I didn't know if it was a doe or what.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the woods run out right there. I mean, he's only got...
He can't go anywhere else.
Except yards.
Yeah. So like, you zoom in and see what like the thickest cover is.
Yeah, I can try. I'm trying to... So he's got about 200 yards left that he can go.
Okay, yeah. I just backed out.
Okay. I'm gonna go drive these yards real fast, like up this street.
That's a good idea.
And just glass. I've got binoculars in my car. Glass those yards and just make sure.
Yeah.
But if I had to guess, he stopped within 50 yards and just laid back down.
Yeah, he didn't go far. Alright, so good we got eyes on him. Yeah, we bumped him, but you know.
Yeah.
We couldn't find any blood, so that's probably the best case scenario.
Right. Alright guys, just got out of the woods. Don't have great news for y'all. We actually bumped that buck down in the bottom. He ran maybe 150, 200 yards and laid down. He maybe ran 30 yards from where we jumped him up and laid down again. So what I'm thinking is I probably got one lung, liver, and probably some guts. So we're gonna back out, give him another 4 or 5 hours at least, and then we'll come back and hopefully recover him then. Shouldn't be a huge ordeal at that point, but hate not putting a perfect shot on him and getting him right away, but that's part of bow hunting, and you live and you learn from it, and you hope and strive to do better next time. So that's our update for you at this point. We'll bring you along as we come back this afternoon. Catch y'all later.
Much further. Gotta be off to your left.
What?
I would assume he'd be veering off to your left. He's not gonna go in that right crap.
I wouldn't think he would try and jump that. Alright guys, we are driving out right now from where Cody hit his buck. So we went pretty good ways from where we bumped him last, and we found some blood on a reed. Decent blood. It's dark blood, but it's been at least what 11 hours at least now. Yeah.
11 12 hours. So we're gonna go ask the person who owns this house in a neighborhood to see if we can search this woods. Hopefully she'll say yes and we can go look for him. So that's the update. Chances are slim, but you never know.
Yeah.
Alright guys, I may or may not hear howling over there. We need to go check this pond. As you can see, it's pitch dark right now. We've been searching for this deer for a good while now, so it's not like we can say that we haven't tried to look for him. It's just tough. But we're gonna keep looking. As long as we run out of spots to hit, we're gonna keep looking. So
Alright guys, so we've now put in about 4 hours of searching on a total of about 15 acres. We asked permission on the yards that were not included in the block of timber I have permission on. So we tried to do everything the right way. We've been hands and knees. Like I said, I mean, you pretty much cover every inch of territory in 4 hours on 15 total acres. So we were unable to find the deer. We checked where he was bedded, where we bumped him out. There was no blood in the beds, and he only dripped maybe 3 or 4 times outside of the bed. So based on that, I'm led to believe that I did not make a fatal hit on him. If you look at the video, we can try and slow it down when we edit it out, but he had pretty significantly string jumps me. That's to be expected with deer. That's, you know, that's how they do. My broadhead's kind of beat up, which is surprising for the broadhead I'm shooting. So I tend to believe I hit him high, didn't hit a vital. It's disappointing. There's a lot to be learned. I could have took a much better shot or just let him pass. As you guys can see, I shot through a lot of brush. I had a better view than the camera, but still not great. I very well could have deflected off a twig or anything else. At the end of the day, it was a good learning experience. I'm sure part of it comes down to it was my first 2 hours of hunting this season. A lot of jitters, a lot of excitement. I was telling Eric I don't think I slept 2 hours last night. I was so excited to get in the woods this morning.
Yep.
And there's nothing more disappointing as a bow hunter than, I mean, Eric and I both can say we've been, since the day turkey season ended, we've been putting in work hours every day.
Yeah. And I mean, it's just the whole thing, you know, bow hunting. If you've been hunting long enough, you know, it's not sunshine and rainbows all the time. It's tough.
It is.
You got to hit them perfectly, and you got to hit them hard. So if it's not in the right spot, they're either going to live or, you know.
They could run for miles.
They can run for miles. So, and 8 o'clock you hit that buck. We went in there around 6 o'clock. So that was at least 10 hours. And it's 8 o'clock now, so it's been, do the math, 12 hours.
Yeah.
So, but That's bow hunting.
That's bow hunting, like Eric said. You know, we learn from our mistakes. I learned a lot from this experience. You know, take your time. There are a lot of deer in the world. Appreciate just seeing deer. I love videoing. I love hunting. It's my biggest passion. I think I speak for Eric, it's his as well.
Oh yeah.
Just appreciate it. Appreciate every moment in the woods. Don't take any for granted. Learn from your mistakes. When you think about the amount of time that you put in versus the shots that you take, 99.9% of bow hunting is failure. And it really sucks when the 0.1% that can be success turns into failure as well. It hurts. It's going to eat me up for a long time, but that's, you live and you learn.
Yep. And the thing is it's the third day of the bow season, so we got the rest of the season. Just get back in there, shoot a doe, whatever. You know, get the morale high again, and we'll be fine. So, you know, it's bow hunting. So, anyways, that'll do it for this video, and we'll be back out in the woods. I think I'm going out tomorrow. We're probably gonna go to public land Thursday, right?
Thursday,
with Joe. So we'll have a lot more content coming up. Hope you guys enjoyed the footage that Cody got of that buck. He told me it's pretty good footage. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm looking forward to looking at it. So that'll do it. So have a good one. We'll see you on the next one.
Have a good one, guys. Thanks for watching.
Redemption, baby.